Here's the truth about your life right now. You're not stuck. You're just loyal to an identity that no longer deserves you. And if that hits you, good. Because most people will live 2026 exactly the way they lived 2025. Same patterns, same fears, same stories, same identity. Not because they can't change, but because they don't understand how identity works. Your identity is not who you are, it's who you've been repeating. And unless you break that loop, 2026 will not be a transformation, it will be a sequel. So today, we're going to break the loop using a framework inspired by Naval Ravikant, one of the sharpest thinkers alive when it comes to self-mastery, clarity, and reinvention. This is not about goals, this is not about motivation, this is not about new year, new me. This is identity reconstruction from the foundation. And if this beginning already cracked something inside you, hit the like button. It tells YouTube to push wisdom over noise. Let's begin. Part 1. Why you are not your past. Most people think identity is something fixed, something inherited, something pre-installed by childhood, society, or their failures. But Naval would tell you the opposite. Your past is just a script. Your identity is just a story. Neither is permanent. The problem is simple. You've been repeating the same story for so long that you started believing it was you. Let me tell you a quick story. There's a man who wakes up every day feeling like he's failing, not because his life is bad, but because his identity is outdated. He still thinks he's the unreliable one because 10 years ago he broke a promise. He still thinks he's the shy one because at 14 he froze during a presentation. He still thinks he's the undisciplined one because at 19 he quit the gym after 3 weeks. He's 32 now, but mentally he's living as an old version of himself. Here's the brutal truth. You're living like a past version of you, a version that doesn't even exist anymore. You're not stuck because the future is impossible. You're stuck because the past identity is familiar. Exercise number 1, identity audit. Now, take a second right now and do this with me. Think of one belief about yourself that you never consciously chose. Something like, I'm bad with money, I'm not disciplined, I'm not confident, I always quit. Got it? Write it down in your notes, just one sentence. That belief is not your identity. It's just a glitch in the code. If you feel comfortable, drop it in the comments, not to impress anyone, but to make the shift real. Part 2. Identity-based transformation, not goal-based. Most people will enter 2026 with goals, but goals don't change your life. Identities do. This is why almost everyone fails their resolutions. The goal is new, but the identity is old. Naval would say, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your identity. A goal is, I want to be disciplined. Identity is, I am someone who keeps promises to himself. One is temporary motivation, the other is a behavioral operating system. Let me give you a micro story. A guy says, I want to get in shape in 2026. So he starts training like someone who wants to get in shape. He works out when he feels good. He eats clean when he's motivated. He acts like a tourist in the identity of a disciplined person. But a person who is in shape, different world. Their actions are automatic, embedded, identity-driven. The tourist fails, the resident wins. The question is, are you a tourist in your future identity, or are you ready to become a resident? Exercise number 2, your 2026 identity blueprint. Let's do something powerful. Close your eyes for 2 seconds, just 2. Now, imagine waking up on December 31st, 2026. You're the upgraded version of yourself. How do you think? How do you act? What do you tolerate? What no longer controls you? Now write one sentence that captures that identity. Just one. That is the 2026 blueprint. And if that picture felt powerful, subscribe, because you clearly don't want 2026 to look like the past. Part 3. I am versus I want to be. There is a world of difference between these two sentences. I want to be confident versus I am someone who speaks even when he's scared. I want to be disciplined versus I am someone who finishes what he starts. I want to be healthy versus I am someone who trains even on the days he hates it. Wanting creates distance. Declaring creates embodiment. Naval's thinking is simple, almost cold. Identity is not who you say you are. It's what you repeatedly do. Your mind believes your actions, not your wishes. So the gap between who you are and who you want to be, it's not motivation, it's not time, it's not willpower, it's identity alignment. Exercise number 3, the identity gap. Take the identity sentence you wrote for 2026. Pick one trait from it, just one. Now ask yourself, what would someone with this identity do today, in the next 10 minutes? Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Write the smallest possible action. That's your identity gap, and that tiny action is your bridge. Drop your action in the comments, not for validation, but because your future self is watching. Part 4. Naval's Identity Shift Framework. Now we bring everything together. Naval's approach to identity isn't motivational. It's structural, engineering, almost mathematical. Identity equals awareness equals choice equals embodiment equals reinforcement. Let's break each one down. 1. Awareness. See the identity you're trapped in. You cannot escape a prison you don't know you're in. Awareness is noticing the automatic stories you repeat. I'm always late. I'm not a leader. I can't focus. I'm not good with people. I'm lazy. Those aren't facts. They're habits of thought. Once you see the cage, you can stop decorating it. 2. Choice. Selecting your new identity. Choosing a new identity isn't delusion. It's direction. Naval once said, "You should forget the idea that you're fixed. You can choose to be different." Choice means recognizing, I am not my past. I am not the stories I inherited. I am not the behaviors I repeated under stress. Choice is reclaiming authorship. You can choose to be someone new in 2026, not instantly, but intentionally. 3. Embodiment. Identity must be proved through action. Identity is not written, it is acted. You cannot declare discipline. You must behave your way into it. You cannot declare confidence, you must speak your way into it. You cannot declare self-respect. You must choose your way into it. Micro actions create macro identity. Even Naval talks about this in decision-making. Your choices reveal your identity more than your beliefs. 4. Reinforcement, repetition, environment, and narrative. Your environment must support your identity. Your habits must reflect it. Your narrative must echo it. Identity becomes real when the world starts seeing you the same way you see yourself. Example, you say, I am a writer. The identity becomes reinforced when people start saying, hey, I read what you wrote. Identity repeats, habits follow, environment aligns, identity solidifies. This is the loop that builds you. Exercise number 4. Write your identity story, the climax. If you want to lock in a new identity, you must write its story. Not a long story, a declaration. Write 3 lines. 1. Who you were, honest, raw, without shame. 2. Who you are now, not perfect, just upgraded. 3. Who you are becoming in 2026. Clear, assertive, chosen. Your mind obeys the stories you author. If you want accountability, post 1 sentence of your declaration in the comments. It might inspire someone who needs it. Part 5. The brutal truth about reinvention. Here's the truth no one tells you. Identity is not destiny. Identity is repetition. You are not the sum of your failures. You're the sum of the stories you kept believing after the failure. Life doesn't change when the calendar changes. Life changes when identity changes. And most people never experience transformation because they try to change their behavior while keeping the same identity. That's like trying to run new software on an outdated operating system. You want new results in 2026? You need a new identity by 2026. If this video is hitting you harder than you expected, like it. It helps this message reach more people who need it. Conclusion: decide now. Let's make this brutally clear. Nothing changes until the identity changes. Your goals will fail if your identity stays the same. Your habits will fail if your identity stays the same. Your dreams will fail if your identity stays the same. You are not here to repeat 2025. You're here to replace the identity that created it. So, decide. Right now. Not tomorrow, not next year. Who are you becoming in 2026? If this resonated, subscribe not to support the channel, but to support the version of you who refuses to stay the same. Leave 1 insight in the comments. It will make your new identity real. Share this with someone who needs to shift who they are becoming, and tap the bell so the next steps in your transformation don't get lost in the noise. Because the journey continues. Want habits that define who you are forever? Watch our next masterclass, Want Habits That Change Who You Are Forever? Naval shows how. Tap it. Your future self is waiting. See you soon, right here on Deep Life Lessons.